how has it gone with that defense that they're installing with Joe Woods? Do you get a sense that they're kind of getting what he wants down? Do you get a sense of that yet, or is it still too early for that?
The defense has been really good. I mean, if we're picking winners and losers here from early in camp, the defense has been ahead of the offense. I don't know if we're getting a full idea of what it's going to look like because, especially in team periods, they're working against this Kevin Stefanski offense where it's kind of kept them in their base a lot. So we haven't gotten to see how they're going to necessarily deploy, some three safety sets, or if they are going to have three linebackers on the field more than we think. I tend to think they're not going to have three linebackers on the field a whole lot, but we just haven't gotten to see much of that yet so far in camp because they're going against this weird offense that keeps three linebackers on the field. So I think the defense has been really good. And if you want to feel better about it, it's really been that back seven that has excelled, especially the secondary. Denzel Ward had a pick six on Thursday. Greedy Williams made a nice play. They're kind of mixing and matching safeties a little bit because Carl Joseph is working his way back from a foot injury. But so far, the back seven, which is probably the most concerning part of the defense, has been pretty strong.
So that's been a plus. What's been the biggest concern so far as you've watched? And again, a week into it, but is there an area that's been like, well, we got to keep an eye on that?
I think the offense in general has been a struggle. I'm a little concerned about what we've seen there and how disjointed it looks. It just feels like if there's going to be a part of this team that's behind when the season starts, the offense just might be a struggle. It might take time because this is a precision-based offense, and they're still really in install mode, and they've got to go so quickly. I just don't know if it's going to be the offense they want it to be right away. It's been really rough going. There hasn't been a lot of downfield action. But the good news is the tight ends have played pretty well, which we know that's an important position. But there just hasn't been a whole lot of sizzle on this offense yet.
Well, and you kind of touched on it. A precision offense is going to face additional challenges based on what they've been able to do and what they haven't been able to do because of the situations with practice and virtual meeting type things.
Right, and I keep thinking, like I said, this feels like an OTA, and during OTAs, we only get to watch 3 of those 10 practices. So, it might always look like this. And we don't know because we see such a small sample size in the spring. So maybe that's what all of this is. We're just seeing kind of all of this stuff because we're there every day. We're seeing some of those struggles of installing this offense. And maybe 2 weeks from now, Baker Mayfield looks great and the offense is humming. And we're saying, forget everything we said a couple weeks ago when we said this offense was struggling.